Now we have our battery holder ready. We're ready to start sewing our first circuit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is thread your needle so that you have a short tail. And then on the longer tail, you're going to take it, you're going to put your needle behind, and you're going to wrap 1, 2, 3 to make a quilter's knot. You're going to hold your fingers there and pull, and then you're going to have a nice little knot. Now don't pull too hard once you get that, because this conductive thread will just rip. So there we go, we've got our knot. We're ready to start sewing. We're going to sew from the positive to positive. We're going to take that threaded with the knot and come up. Well, come up right beside and go right into this hole that I know is in my 3D printed battery holder. I'm going to pull it one, and I'm going to come in and I like to make like a little cross shape here. Do at least 3 stitches to hold the battery holder on. And you kind of want to get those pretty tight and close. The conductive thread is pretty fun to work with, but if you pull too tight, you'll rip your thread, so you got to be careful. Now we're going to make a running stitch. So I'll show you the normal way to do a running stitch is to go up and then down and up. Just give a little space here and then down. But you can cheat too. If you want, you can take your needle and up and down and then just pull to make that running stitch. So we're going to sew to this leg of our LED, and we're going to get our conductive thread really close to the LED. Sorry, let me get that right there. And I like to do the same as I did the battery, where I sew from the outside in, and I want those stitches to be really tight. If they're not really tight, so I kind of hold it from the back. If they're not really tight, it won't have a good connection. So make sure to hold it from the back, and that little metal spot right there is all that's conductive. So we're going to get 3 or 4 stitches here. And then guess what? We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're just going to go to the back and tie a knot by revisiting our last stitch. And you might. So we're going to tie a knot right here. And watch this. Boom! You don't even need scissors. It'll come right off. So now let's do the same thing for the negative side. I gotta get a new piece of thread. To sew our negative path, we're going to do the same thing. We have a threaded needle with a short tail and a long tail. We're going to take our needle and put it right here at the end of our thread, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 above that little tail right there. This is going to make a quilter's knot so that we don't have to tie a knot that we can have trouble seeing. There we go. We got a nice knot. Now we need a new piece of thread, because otherwise we would short our circuit. So we're going to have to cut this tail on here in a second too. So same thing, other side, new piece of thread. We're going to come up and sew down into our conductive thread. And this right here is making that connection. So you're going to have a better connection if you sew up and through the fabric tape. Okay, so we've got 3. Now let's do our cheating running stitch. So we're just going to take our needle and pull it through. And we'll do our last couple. Okay, and then we're ready to sew our conductive LED. So you can come up in the center of the LED, but to me it's just a little easier to find that outside edge. Make sure we have a nice tight stitch. So bring it down and then kind of hold with your other hand. Oh look, my LED already came on. Now the great thing about these lily pad LEDs is they have a resistor built in. I'm kind of using a weak battery so my light's not as bright, but you can already see that I've done the right thing. 2 and 3, let there be light. Now, I'll show you if my thread touches here, it's going to short the circuit. If the needle touches, so in the back, when I tie my knot, I'll go ahead and purposely show you what happens, because I know this is the thing that I always have trouble with. So we're tying a knot by going through our last stitch. I'm just going to break the thread. Oh, I broke it too quick. I wanted to show you. So if my thread is really long, my circuit's not going to be complete, but if I go to the back and I cut that, then there we go. I've got a complete circuit. Already. So now they can embellish it and have fun. And you can also put this battery holder on the back. Just wanted to show you how to do it.